My bitch got a 40 with a dick on it, you heard what I whatever he said. Now what? Are you ready?
Yeah. No, we're trying another ping. Hell, let's fucking start it. Let's do this. Get it over with. Get this game.
Yeah, you can hear you. We can hear each other.
Bullshit game.
Not even. No. I'm to my Wi-Fi, so I can have better stream.
Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
Anyways, Penn State.
Penn State's alright, I guess. I heard they made it to the playoffs during the season.
Western Michigan Broncos. Like, you never heard of Western Michigan Broncos?
The Broncos will kick it away to start us off.
This is going to be a shit. Oh, yeah. All right, you ready, Tony?
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20.
Oh, my
Finally
God.
stopped after a solid return out to the 32. On first down, here comes this offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To the air, it's Aller. Quickly to the tight end.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throwing catch.
Jeez, say
Must
something
be
about
nice
that.
for this
Yeah.
quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. Like, can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Leaves it with the running back.
Oh, wow.
And a good solid pickup there
You
before
got
the
shit
defense
on.
knocks him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offense.
Brady made 2 yards.
A bunch of yards on first down, make
Make it
that
in.
second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Gonna run it. It's Singleton. They
Oh.
finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the change for the first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
The hand to the running back.
Oh, my gosh, I played that
And
wrong.
he's a
Fuck.
real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
These plays are kind
And
of
not
good.
much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Across the
Oh.
He's got room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
They'll try the run.
Awesome
Damn.
job up front by this defensive line.
How do you do that?
Being so good at the point of attack.
That looks
and
good.
eating blocks, eating some double
But it
teams
doesn't do that
allows
for
these
me.
linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
I guess things too.
They've softened
he's
them
caught
up with
his
the run.
good.
Now to throw it.
Oh,
That pass is
imagine you caught that.
incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. The 7th play of this
Ooh, not
opening
bad.
drive will be a
That's good.
3rd and long. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. The short hand, it's Singleton.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's
I
go
like
get the
that.
first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
They'll try to get it in with the run.
No
He
way.
steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Direct snap.
Barely. Barely.
That's how you do it. That's how
And
you
they just
do
keep
it.
feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're lining up to boot it away.
Beat me, Lions.
Bam. Come here, boy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
7-0. 7-0.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
Cut the green bean on.
They'll leave it with him. Jukes his way for more.
Sit.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Say yo goofy ass thing.
Firm, no pickup at all on that play.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down.
Some of
with
this
some
got
bad
one play
intentions.
too.
Cut the green beam on. Make his heart stop.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Boy.
And they'll bring
boy.
him down after a short pickup.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth game if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around.
4th and 1. All right.
He's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
One of the things I love about this defense.
High risk injury, you better get him out. Oh wait, that's fine.
They understood the distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Right here.
And now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going.
Leaving you.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. To the 10. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
The offense
I got 5 first downs
in
on
this
that
game.
too.
They're going to open the entire playbook, and they're going to show this
Oh, these
defense so
plays
many
are
different
ass.
looks and try to keep them on their heels. I love that play call. You could see the defense wasn't sure what was going on.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
What?
Yeah.
Where's my guy blocking at?
So important. They're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
Gotta stay behind him so he can block it.
Rotating when you see that
Then
motion,
you
so
get
everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just
Oh!
Intercepts it.
Oh, fucking
bull,
dude.
Something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
That fucker, so he's supposed to touch the ball.
This defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
I thought it was
any balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hand.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Quarterback checking the play. The back goes in motion. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
max protection.
He's looking to throw it. Got his man.
Oh, you bitch.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. After that last completion, it's second down.
TC.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
Yes.
And the Nittany Lions get enough for the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move, he fires.
What the fuck?
He makes the catch. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
Give to the running back.
Fuck.
Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Third.
On the move.
Fucking no way.
Can't quite cross
Kick his
the
ass
line
out.
to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
I wasn't watching the time. I just saw like 3 people watching. Yeah.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line.
Oh.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
I don't know how he's picking that shit every time. Whenever I try it, I can't even do it. And I'm pressing target.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen.
What flag?
He's off to the races.
Who's the flag on me?
The 30.
Yeah.
That's
He's at the
crazy.
20. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might
wait,
be
what did I
dancing
get?
the other way. There's a flag on the field.
Take it.
So the offense, boy,
What did
they
I
ain't looking there. I just took it.
Oh, God. You gotta read, man.
I just took it. I wanted that point. I want my touchdown.
lining up for the PAT. Splits the uprights.
No, we tied.
If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31.
Everybody.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership. Come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
It's hard to, like, make some plays while you run the ball. Like, you don't do it fast.
Let's see what they've got on second down. The give to the back.
Piece of shit.
Nowhere to run on that one.
No, like, how do you do that? Like, whenever I try to do that, it doesn't do that. That's why I don't get.
These are the unlock stick. Whenever you come by, I just like tackle, I push the unlock stick down.
Most of these guys are 250 to
Or wherever you're heading, you know, for his stick.
They get off the ball fast, low, and the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10.
Butter sausage.
Give to the single back.
Ah, like that. Look at
And you go,
Good pickup on
dumbass.
that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Talk about butter sausage.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up. Wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Just they call it cut stick.
Runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Ah, my boy.
Throw to the right.
Ah, you bastard.
And he'll take it all the way.
I can pick the wrong person.
Down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
I need one for you.
The way he fucking caught it.
Here comes the 2-point try.
Oh my god.
Looking downfield, it's Allard. To the end zone and it's picked off.
Sit down, bunny. I'm not picking my ball.
I want your ball. Why?
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Boom. Damn it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
Ran to the left.
From the gun.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
He said ran to the left.
That's a jet play.
He said he ran to the left.
I know that play. That's a jet play.
Missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
I was hoping he would jump early like that.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. You saw a great example of it with that running back.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw.
Ah, he dropped it. What the fuck?
Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make
keep that in your fucking hand.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? They're bringing heat.
Yes. What? I got to fucking off, man. I fucking do it before.
I don't know how to explain that one.
I do that shit off before.
The percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And
2 yards, 2 yards.
Two on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Hands it off. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, if you want to run the ball up the middle, you're going to have to block that guy. I mean, nobody even touched him, and he slanted right into the backfield, made the tackle for loss.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds him out of the backfield. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call.
Really good job by the defense, understanding 3rd down, the situation of the game. I play a little bit deeper, take away the sticks, react to shorter. I got to go get him on the ground now. Nice job making the tackle.
Oh, no way he jumped out of that shit.
Touchdown, Penn State!
Man, he's always challenging the play. See, he's always challenging the play.
He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's
replay.
Always gonna be good. It's always gonna be
So
good.
he took a chance by using
that's
a
cool.
timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
It's always gonna be good.
Getting set for the point after. It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defensive effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move offense consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Back to throw, it's Wolf. Gets it to the back. Nice move to keep
there you are.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they were really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the first down here. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Buckley. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Power football with the run.
Fuck off me.
He was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Well, jet sweep pass.
Come on, I should have fucking
stop
with him.
losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking for a man. It's Wolf. Got his man downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off.
Only one?
Yeah, that was that field goal. Oh, that was one that's how I got.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's going to pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Incomplete.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route.
Yeah, waste his time.
Zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
Caught behind the line.
See, I pressed it. It didn't even do it.
He is going nowhere. Stop.
Oh, maybe you have your settings different.
Really good. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play.
It's our timeout.
We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break.
2 minutes. Oh, 2 minutes.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll try to run for it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
No, sir. No, sir.
Man, real life, man, they be tricking.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they do it. Like, they don't go for it. That's. But they would have got at least.
Down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Western Michigan. A great catch and run for 6.
He almost got big hit, but didn't do it.
I know. I saw afterwards we would risk it.
Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling.
Oh, they try to trick him. The holder wants to pass. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something.
Now, we only got a minute 42, man.
Into the 2-point conversion. Almost ready to kick it away.
I'm all lane weird in my chair. I don't want to sit straight.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28.
It's going to be a serious one.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being like I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Looking to throw, it's Aller.
Oh, come on.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up
Oh,
top
so
to
they-
pick up the first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use
right
their
in the
speed
middle.
to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards.
I almost jumped over him.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw? You had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
What?
Oh, they really could have
Hey,
used
kick it.
that catch. Their physical
Hey,
pass
kick it.
defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion now, setting up fourth.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Hey, what the fuck was that?
All kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
What are you doing?
Oh, timeout.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
I'm zoning in. I know what you want to do.
1 second.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Wolf.
Yeah.
Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. The second half not too far away.
My ball now, though.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Oh, what kind of get you?
Good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground.
Man, I got more first down.
Fight for those first downs. They fight for those first downs.
Fuck yeah. Hey,
Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
It's really nice when you're an offensive coach and you can basically attack the whole field. When you got an arm like this and you can just
hard to
boom, put it on the line, it's really nice to have that.
Yeah, I know they only got like certain plays.
The offense setting up shop at the 46.
Well,
1st and 10. They'll go to the ground.
Come
Give
on.
them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Can't always get close.
It's correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Toss sweep right.
Oh, come on. What the fuck was that?
Had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers.
Yeah, make
out
up
there
your
on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Wolf. Looking for the big tight end.
See, how come I can't
It's
catch the ball?
incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big
Watch my sides, man.
moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down.
These hit those quick options like that. I just press triangle and circle.
You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum.
See real quick,
you just get
fast.
the feeling that
Ah!
that momentum will be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
You just want to find a way to affect the QB, and the defense does a great job getting to the
Got it off still. Got the ball still off. No sad.
Not only does it make that throw bad, in the future now, the quarterback's taking a few hits. It makes him a little bit more unsure of himself.
Ah, come on. Now I lost fucking oh my fucking god.
After that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
The Broncos looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Here's the handoff. Solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Now they're going to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. They're trying to get to it. Flips it out to the back. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
I think moving forward on 3rd down, this offense is going to have to be a little bit more aggressive and try to throw.
Don't fucking donate, man.
Start throwing the ball around the line of scrimmage against these guys. They've got way too much speed. You saw that.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it.
No! No!
It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can be ugly. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Dude, this fucking play is safe field goal.
Leaves it with the back. He's
Whoa.
dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That's why I call it the AQO.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Bro, we got 3 days.
We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
You're getting tired of your ass.
Oh, because
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at 29.
Defenses throughout the week study every third down situation.
That last minute,
ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Oh, that's fucked up.
There he goes. Hit the afterburners kick. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Like I'm in there, right?
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right and you see that
You got to
blocking,
shit. Sometimes
all the
it's
holes
just
open up, that's a good sight for a running
or
back.
you just should.
You've heard of
I
read
guess.
and
Yeah,
react.
that's
I think
yeah.
the defense
Yeah,
read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you get that kind of a line, just
I
all
saw
that
that
push getting on that right side,
Bro,
it just
what
pushed
did I
the
do?
defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps. Man, oh man, it was
They can see.
brutal.
Whatever.
No, it was
Didn't
like a
get much on
back.
first
So you
down
heard
and
somebody else
second
take
and
shit
nine.
in there?
Receivers telling the
Don't take
quarterback
shit.
what they see.
I'll take a shit. I'm gonna take shit anywhere.
Business connection.
He told the school and act like he was my dad. Like, it's just,
Oh my
Defense,
fucking.
they